the art of high converting follow-up. Because for our budget, we'll be spending over 200 to 2 million for ads in the next 90 days. As you can see here, I'm going to show a result of previous spends on ads. And if you are not able to follow up, you will not be able to catch those fishes into your boat. Your net will break. You will not be able to follow up. So the structure system is what makes this lead different, because you are not talking to cold leads. The leads are either watched your video or read your landing page. So somewhere, somehow, that person is interested. Meta Pixel has tracked engagement. That's who the person is, because Facebook and Meta have a data of all these people down to what they are facing every day. And so the problem exists on some levels. The interest is already established. Your job is not to convince, but to clarify that problem and confirm that this person is someone that has a problem I can solve. The moment that person has a problem, that is a prospective client, whether that person have the money to afford it at that point in time or not. And your ability to confirm and clarify the problem, first of all, is going to give you a destination that you want to carry that lead to. Because when, as a video producer, you meet someone that needs a video, the destination you are aiming for is the destination whereby you have already produced the video for the person and the person has paid you. So the moment you get a lead now, and for instance, that person have high blood pressure, the destination is not to sell Atixi, but to solve the high blood pressure. You want to take the person to a point in time whereby that high blood pressure and all the particular symptoms that person is experiencing, either heart palpitation, he cannot breathe, and all those things, you want to take the person to the destination whereby the person is experiencing the health relief that the person desires. So the moment you clarify and confirm the problem, you will know exactly what to sell to that person, because you will know the destination that person wants to achieve. You see, most follow-up fails. Up to 80% of follow-up don't convert because people rush to sell the product instead of understanding from point A to point B, where am I taking this person to? So there is no diagnosis of the real problem. And so the same message is sent to every lead. And therefore, this makes the lead feel as if you are handling them instead of understanding them, who they are as a person. Because someone that, for instance, is a teacher and is having infertility issues can be motivated with the fact that, if you solve this your infertility issue now, you'll be able to teach more people how to solve that infertility issue. The person will feel understood instead of you just telling the person, as a teacher, use this my supplement, you will need it, it's going to help you solve this your infertility issue. So you want to move from handling your clients to understanding them and offering them the solution in a way that it is fitted into their existing lifestyle. A keynote here is that you cannot prescribe that kind of solution for them without diagnosing the exact factors surrounding their problem. From the pain points to the financial strain to the physical stress to the emotional discomfort, you need it all. The more information you have on them, the more you are going to be able to get them to do what you want. You want to stop selling and start discussing with them when you are in this follow-up mindset, because it gives you a shift into the perspective of the person you are talking to. You see, people don't buy product, they buy relief from pain they are experiencing. The symptoms, those exact symptoms they are experiencing, it differs with each particular prospect you are talking to. And the clarity of those symptoms, it creates trust between you and that person. Because most people try to wonder, how can I generate trust online? They say the thing missing online is trust. But the way you trust, if you check the people you trust in your life, they know a lot about you, and that's because you trust them. So you want them to tell you a lot about themselves so that they can trust you. The more they talk to you, the more they feel they can trust you, the more they open up to you, the more they give you more power to be able to decide for them. Because at the end of the day, they are not choosing your product. You are going to choose your product for them. And then they will follow up with whatever you have chosen based on your positioning and the way you speak and the way you address them with authority, conviction, and emotional enthusiasm. The stage 4 follow up framework allows you to consistently carry up anybody in this leads generation stage through a particular system, a particular framework. And the first step is to open the conversation. Tell the person your name and your occupation. And in this point in time, for instance, you should be bold in saying, I am the director of IT in Chevron, and I am also a wellness professional. I offer solutions to people having health challenges. You have to brand yourself professionally as a wellness pro. You have to brand yourself. That gives that person also the platform to expose more things about him or herself. Then you go to religion. The more sharing is love. There is love in sharing. So the more of yourself you share with that person, the more of that person's self the person is going to share with you. And this brings us to the next stage, which is identifying symptoms and duration. Now, every FBO, before they started using Forever, they had one particular health issue or the other they were experiencing. Then they started using it. If it's not health issue, then it will be financial issue. And you also share, because when you share to the person that, I was having high blood pressure, even though I was a banker, then somebody introduced me to the product for Atixia and I started using it. And after 3 months, my high blood pressure cleared. That's why I now started introducing it to people. And over the years, I've made money from it safe. That's why I'm even introducing it to you. In that person's mind, that person will imagine, so if I use this product now and I get healed, I'll be able to share it to people too in my cooperative. And those that have high blood pressure, they will not have high blood pressure again. And I will make money. Wow. The person will share more things to you. I've been using this one. It did not even work. This, my friend said, even told me to use that one. And over this period of time, I have not been able to get result. Sharing. The moment you expose this failed solution, the next thing is to anchor value with money, because you want to know how much the person has spent and how much project the person have missed, because that will give you the total value of what that ailment or that problem has cost the person. And then you will be able to pitch, because no pitching until your diagnosis is complete. If not, you don't know what to say. So the moment you open the conversation with your name and occupation, you are taking the person through step 1 and 2. When you identify symptoms and duration, you are taking the person through step 3 and 4. When you expose failed solution, you are taking the person through stage 5. Once you anchor value with money, you have taken the person through stage 6 and 7. Then you can now take stage 8, which is for you to pitch by offering your product as the solution within how much the person has spent to get the appropriate value. But if the person have not spent up to the amount your product is cost, then you easily peg the cost of the person not achieving the desired result because of use of low grade products, which makes your product costing more because it is a high value product. And then the sales comes automatically. So those of us that are part of this follow-up framework, you want to carry up this system, and You are practically going to be talking to a list of 100 to 1,000 people. The more you talk, the more clients you are going to make, the more results you are going to get. When you open the conversation, you want to start safe and low pressure opening. Your objective is to make the prospect feel understood, not so too. An easy script you can follow is: I noticed you watched the video and went through the landing page. I would like to understand you better. What specific challenges are you experiencing now? You do not explain, you do not pitch, you just listen. And then that person will tell you more about himself. Just understand that you are digging for information at that point. You want to, any small pain the person gives you, project it. If you don't solve it now, it can lead to this and this and this. So you project the impact. You know the duration and the impact the person has tried to solve the problem. That enables you now to turn the problem from an abstract scenario like high blood pressure to a personal scenario like your heart will now start paining you the way it used to pain you every night. You will not be able to run now anytime you are climbing your step and going to sleep upstairs. Before you will know the person's heart is paining him every night, the person must have told you. Before you know, anytime he's climbing his step to go and sleep upstairs in the night, he used to breathe hard. The person must have told you. So you need to find those exact symptoms the person used to experience so that you will pitch your product from the solution to the abstract, which is high blood pressure in general, to the solution to the personal problems that person experience in different areas, whether it's the energy, work, confidence, and sleep. Those particular pain points become the urgency that will make the person respond to your sales. Financial awareness is important because this enables you to anchor value. Health issue is more costly for a CEO than for a sales girl because of where they are in the value chain. So this will enable you to shift your focus from price to the overall cost, from roughly how much the person has spent trying to fix it to the impact in what kind of work do you do. Because when you are asking them what kind of work you will do, some people might be like, it's resistance and they don't want to tell me or it's hiding it. You have to open up the person to you because you should have positioned yourself as a health professional, and then you're able to say, I'm trying to find out what kind of work you do so that I can know the exact impact this particular health challenge is having on you in general, so that I know how best to recommend solutions that will give you the maximum results that you seek. And people who are paid for solutions before, they can pay for better solutions. You just need to position your product as the best solution. Asking about money and work is not being nosy, but it enables you to reveal the commitment level of the person. It helps you show the buying behavior of that person, and it helps you with correct positioning of your product. It builds respect and not pressure. You can't position value without context of the lifestyle of that person. So, therefore, when you are talking to an engineer, and you are talking to a doctor, if you see yourself sounding the same or having the same conversation, then you are not doing something right. But when you are talking to an engineer and you are talking to a doctor, you see yourself using different terminologies. You see yourself trying to flow with different imaginative scenarios, and then you know that you are in the right track. After the call, you have to have a way of tagging the lead because every lead must be tagged by their main symptoms, the duration, the failed method, and the money spent. You see, this is a lot of work. When undergoing fishing expeditions like this, the real work is in sorting the fishes. Driving to where the fishes are is mainly done by machine. Catching the fishes is mainly done by the net. But sorting the fishes out one by one from the net, putting it into cans, that's where the real work really happens. And that's where human interaction is used in order to make sure it's efficiently done. You see, this becomes your follow-up weapon. By the time you know the main symptoms, the duration, the failed method, the money spent, then you already know enough to know if this is a future business owner, if this is just going to be a using customer, and if this person is going to have the right network for you to expand your customer base. An example of follow-up rearranged script is last time we spoke, you mentioned you were still experiencing, you called the specific problem that person was experiencing. Is that still happening now? Why this work is because it is personal, it is specific, and it shows that you listen. Positioning the product is very important because the product becomes the conclusion of all your discussion. Based on how long you've dealt with this, what you've tried, and what it has cost you, the solution is to address the root cause, and then you can come up with the law of nutrition, which says that the body can heal itself if you give it the right nutrients to heal itself. And this product gives you 100% nutrients to heal the you call the specific organs. That's why you must also know the product and the organs involved that will need regeneration in order for you to no longer experience those specific pains that person was experiencing. And this brings your conclusion to logic. It's no longer argument but pure logic. What this method achieves for you is that you have a structured follow-up system, and so you will get a structured result. Your trust between you and each of your prospects will be higher. You will experience fewer objections. Faster decisions will be made because you will see yourself navigating the conversation to where you want it to go. You will have better quality customers, and you'll be able to make bold statements and bold claims. And from those people's testimonies, we will get more videos to use as ads. The close becomes effortless because the system is then working. So the new follow-up rule is that you diagnose the exact personal symptoms and challenges before you recommend your product as the solution using the law of nutrition. You listen to the prospect more than you talk. And you follow up from memory, not just script. The script is to show you how to make use of your memory that you have with those clients. And then you let the leads sell themselves because the more they talk and the more they talk about the problem, the more they open the fact that they need the correct solution. All you just need to do is present this solution. And this gives you a mastery over follow up, and you master your income. The complete code to closing sales journey is a complete follow up system whereby when the person meets you as a cold lead, in summary, we are undergoing a summary now of everything you need to do in order to follow up efficiently. The moment you get this lead from the ads you have run, all you need to do is that your WhatsApp update must be going down on a daily basis. Post on your social media pages at least weekly, because those people, the 100 to 1000 leads you will get, it is expected that you direct them to your own personal page to follow you because you are building your network now, your digital online network. You add them to your broadcast group for communication, and then you have personal direct messages one-on-one for follow-up. This brings your lead from a cold lead to an educated lead. The leads now know that this my problem can be solved with the law of nutrition. So organ will become rejuvenated. All I just need to do is contact this person, and then this person will give me these products that will give my body the nutrients to be able to heal itself. You now have an educated lead. Then when you have an educated lead, you now go on one-on-one strategic calls by trying to make the person commit. And then you have three-way calls with testimonies you've had, uplines, and you invite the person also for Zoom meeting, and you send product demo so that that person commits. And after that, you can also introduce them to the business sign up and the contracts, whereby if they refer people to you, they will get commission, or if they give you testimony whenever you sell the product that the leads will give you, because anybody that brings testimony and we use it to run ads now, The person can be getting like one allergen free from you monthly for the testimony to make them commit and buy and get sales. So you build your system, and you can also sign them up into your business so that you build your own system. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Any questions you have, just reach out to me.